A lot of people talking about this Miami Heat team. Last year they ran it back, and we have little faith. We're like, oh my goodness, PJ Tucker made the biggest difference. This team has been very not good. They get to the playoffs and they said, don't doubt us. Look what we're doing now. They make it all the way to the NBA Finals. But they made it to the NBA Finals without Tyler Hero, which led a lot of people to say, do we really need Tyler Hero? Do we really need Tyler Hero? Look what we do without him. Actually, the team seemed to get better when he didn't play. So now
that's kind of a bad look for him.
There's all the speculation. He's got that. He signed that 4-year, $130 million extension. That's big on the books. And then you could just tell Tyler Hero that whole playoffs is like, So a couple trade scenarios we're going to run through with Tyler Hero. Some rumored trade scenarios. There is talk that we bundle a bunch of guys, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, Nikola Jovic, a young guy, maybe it's a first-round pick, a second-round pick, and swap them for the big man, the one everybody in Heat Nation truly wants. Send him to Portland, and we get back Damian Lillard. Is that likely, Vlad? Do you feel as though that could happen?
I do feel that's a likely trade partner.
So you think Portland would want Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, Nikola Jovic, first-round pick in 2023?
They definitely want first-round pick.
Oh, they are also throwing in 2 future first-round picks.
Yeah, they want future first-round picks, and you're definitely putting Tyler Hero. I'm trying to figure out. I don't think Portland wants that $90 million contract of Duncan.
Yeah, those are 2 really big contracts, Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson. And
you're
rebuilding, and you're trying to rebuild.
If you're taking those contracts, that means you're planning on trading those contracts in the trade deadline in February 24.
I mean, Heat Nation, you take that trade, right? 100%.
You're getting Dame.
Yeah, and those first-round picks aren't going to be that good. You're expecting it with Jimmy Butler and Damian Lillard, and you still got Bam Adebayo, Caleb Martin. You're expecting your team to be pretty good. So the pick, who cares?
Yeah.
There's some garbage-ass late first-round pick. Who cares? Throw it. You can have them. That's not the only trade scenario, though.
Oh, give me more.
This is the one I can see happening. Maybe sounds a little more realistic. You package Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, your first-round pick this year, and a future first-round pick. Send them to the Bulls for one Zach LaVine.
Okay, so
that's logical. That sounds right.
See, I don't want y'all getting Zach LaVine because I want my team to get Zach LaVine. Here's the thing with Zach LaVine.
Yeah, go ahead. As we lost power,
we're about to lose power up in this piece.
Lightning. I'm sitting close to a window. Okay, go ahead.
I don't know if people are even listening to us right now. Yeah, it just got dark. Zach LaVine. Wow. I hope nobody had their windows up.
Turn a light on in
here. It is pouring.
All right. So I mean,
no. Zach LaVine is young, but as young as he is, he's been in the league for 9 years.
Yep.
He's only played 4 playoff games.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He's athletic. He can get his own shot. He's a great finisher. Pause. But he's a slam dunk, 2-time slam dunk contest winner.
He's a great player.
He's a really good player. And I think in a right system, he can play. He could be a better defender.
No,
he's
I think
too athletic. He's all right, but he could be.
No, I'm talking about he'd be great for the Heat.
Oh yeah, I think if he goes to a team coached by Spo or by Tibbs, he'll be a better defender. He's young. He's athletic. Maybe the quote unquote, couch GM on the couch would want LaVine because he's younger and more athletic than maybe a Bradley Beal. But if you get Dame, I would still take the risk on Dame first than Zach LaVine, though.
I'll say this. That is a more realistic to me get for the Heat. And if I'm the Heat, I take that in a heartbeat. You can get Duncan Robinson off the books. Zach LaVine, let's be honest, better player than Tyler Hero. And who cares? And once again, I don't care about the first round picks that much because you're going to be a good team. You're going to have some very late first round picks. So if I'm Heat Nation, I'm buying on that one. Now, another trade issue.
I do like the Zach LaVine trade, though.
I do like that. And I think it works for the Heat, and I think it works enough for the Bulls,
I mean, they're letting go salary. They're reloading. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, here's another one. Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, we know the Timberwolves are really good at trading.
You want Cat?
We know the Timberwolves, they have a record of trading some things. There's talk. Tyler Hero, Victor Oladipo, who promises he'll be back to the NBA one day. Nikola Jovic, and 2 future first-round picks for, Karl Anthony Towns. Does that sound like something that could happen?
All right. It could happen, but I know
It's
there's a
not.
lot of Kentucky love there with Riles and Cat and all that. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a big Cat fan. I'm not.
Okay.
I don't like his mug.
He's kind of soft.
I don't know if you saw. I mean,
How
I
does
don't
he?
like to call somebody that, but yeah, that's the impression. I don't like his mug.
How
I don't
does he
like his
fit with
face.
Bam Adebayo? Even is another good question. Like I don't even know if that's a really good fit right
I don't
there.
like his aura. Like to me, he just sounds like a guy that's gonna get like caught up at KODs or at 11. Easily.
I mean, I take Victor Oladipo kind of out of the equation altogether.
Yeah, I'm
Like
sorry. And look, VO, if you are able to make a comeback, and
I hope
I am 1000% supporting you in coming back. But bro, you've had a couple of significant injuries that with the time that you've had, the time that you put in, that it might be,
I just don't see
it might
this
be
as a realistic
time
trade. I don't see the
to
Timberwolves
retire.
trading off one of their centerpieces. They've got a good young core there.
Yeah, but no. It's Ant-Man's team right now.
Ant-Man's great.
Yeah, it's Ant-Man's team
Anthony
right
Edwards
now.
is unbelievable, but they
And
like Carl Anthony Towns a
I
lot.
just don't think Ant-Man and Cat work together. I don't think so.
If I'm
And
the Heat,
they got that big Eiffel Tower
lumbering dope,
contract of Rudy
well, they
Gobert.
gave up a ton of first round
So
picks.
yeah, so they definitely gonna want to get some first round picks
They
back.
need it back, yeah. After
And
that
you're
atrocity.
not gonna give up Anthony Edwards. So
No.
the only tradable asset you have is Carl Anthony Towns, and it might be time for him to
Once
leave
again,
Minnesota as well.
I think we've all said it, Vlad, in so many words. If I'm the Heat Nation, I'm not taking this
Oh,
trade.
and I'm gonna tell you
I'm
why
not taking this trade.
and this is the definite reason why you're not gonna say no to this trade. You
No,
want to know
I'm
why?
saying no to this
No,
trade.
you know why? That the minute that Carl Anthony's town name would be mentioned, it'd be no. Jimmy don't like him.
Then it's not happening. We'll just keep it
Jimmy
at that.
busted his ass with like four homeless people and and a team manager. They went out there and busted in a training camp game. Jimmy just came in, busted their ass with like a team manager and four homeless people, and then left. So therefore, Jimmy don't like him. Jimmy don't like him.
Yep, it's not gonna happen. Jimmy's not gonna be happy. Nope, not gonna happen. Here's a trade. Whoo! I'm Heat Nation, and I am a little bit of Heat Nation. This gets me stoked up. This is a good trade if you can make it happen. Atlanta Hawks. You package Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, and a future first round pick. In return, DeJounte Murray and John Collins. Whoo!
Why would Atlanta do that with Miami?
I mean, I'll take DeJounte with that trade. I don't need to.
Listen,
you want to throw in John Collins? That's cool too.
I like DeJounte Murray.
I like him a lot.
But there's something that's
It's not working.
There's something about him.
Nobody likes him.
Yeah, like what's going on with
The
that?
Spurs, he was a big time player.
Pop, let him go.
Atlanta, you've heard nothing but talks of trading him. Same thing John Collins is. He goes to every basketball game with his suitcases packed because he could get traded at any moment. Yeah, like it doesn't seem like, and he doesn't fit well with anybody. Have you noticed that? You thought, oh man, look at this Hawks team. You got DeJounte Murray, you got Ice Tray, you got John Collins.
They just got unlikable
Clint
players.
Capella.
They have unlikable players.
They look like a good team.
No, they're a good talent. They're a talented
They're a
team.
talented team. They're not a good team.
But they're an unlikable team.
But you tell me, Heat Nation, you can get rid of Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson. Who cares? Once again, I don't care about the first round picks and have a chance with DeJounte Murray and John Collins. I'm taking that 6 ways from Sunday and twice on Sunday. You're crazy if you don't take that.
Has played himself the way Duncan played during the postseason. He's played himself into being a tradable asset. Like teams are more than now.
He's an add-on.
So he's just an add.
He and John Collins.
That's a great dump off, bro. Like that's a $90 million dump off.
That's the thing. Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson in one trade. That's a lot of income you're taking on, man, for any team. But if you can get that for DeJounte Murray and John Collins, even if it doesn't work, hey, you shot your shot. That's a good shot. Just didn't make it.
That'd be a hell of a defensive team.
That would be a great team. I'll tell you right now, they make this trade. I got the Heat back in the NBA Finals, maybe winning it next year. I'll be straight up with you. I'm that high on DeJounte Murray and John Collins coming here if that happens. I'm that high. Two great players.
Okay, great players.
Great.
Is Murray the offensive weapon?
I think he is. I think what did he average last year? I think he averaged 20 points last year.
You need a guy that can average 25, boss. You know what I mean? Like you had 3 guys that averaged 20 points this year, and you could barely bust 100.
He averaged 20 and a half this past season.
But that's what I'm saying. You had 3 guys that averaged 20 points this year, and you barely can get 100. You led the league in most games under 100 points scored in this season.
A 20-point scorer, though, man. Could be useful. I mean, I know Tyler Hero, he was at close to 20 points also. So you're saying, well, you're just trading one for the other. I don't know, man. Of course, we got to talk.
No. You could say you're trading one for the other, but what Tyler gives you is great outside shooting. But what Murray gives you is unbelievable two-way play. He's a great defender.
John Collins is pretty good too,
and he's a good defender, and he can hit the 3, and he's athletic as hell.
And they both apparently hate Trae Young, so gives you a chance. There's a shot. Now here's a trade a lot of people are talking about, and it is realistic. Washington Wizards. They're saying Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, Nikola Jovic, and a future first-round pick for Bradley Beal.
Yeah, that's more likely.
Is Washington really ready to get rid of Bradley Beal?
I think it's over now, bro.
Yeah.
Bradley Beal got his money. So right now, you're at a point right now, you're 30 years old. You've been in the league nearly 10 years. You've made your money. You've been a pillar of the community. People know who you are. You've done I really want to win this. I really want to win here. You stayed loyal to the soil. But guess what now? It's not planning. You know what I mean? Like, the roots aren't good now. It's time for you to leave. You see it right now. You're still going to get paid. You still have a no trade clause in your contract. And not only do you have a no trade clause in your contract, but you also could veto a trade if certain players are being traded for you that you don't want to leave the team that you're going to. So he's got it good right now. So he has to say, look, you guys are either going to put a team around me to win.
Shot me to these teams. Here's my wish list.
Or shot me to these teams.
Now, if I'm Washington Wizards, I counter that and I say, we want Tyler Hero, Nikola Jovic, and 2 future first-round picks. You keep Duncan Robinson. That's, if I'm the Wizards, that's what I would say. I'd rather have the first-round picks than Duncan Robinson. I'm not being blasphemous. I'm not being mean. I'm just saying. If you're the Washington Wizards and you're kind of rebuilding, you're getting rid of the corner piece of your franchise since Wes Unseld and stuff like that. Now, this is the trade I brought up personally. Maybe I thought of it at a bar or a brewery. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't.
You did. Don't say
maybe. It's crazy. Okay, I was at a brewery. That's why I said maybe at a bar, maybe at a brewery.
Classic South Florida.
26th Street Brewing, man. That Zico's Rage Stout is so good, man. It makes me think. Nonetheless, here's the trade. It's not going to happen. Don't no one jump down my neck. But if it could happen, Tyler Hero, Bam Adebayo for Joel Embiid. Can you make that happen? Can you make that happen? Jimmy loves Joel. Joel loves Jimmy.
Yeah, but
he is the MVP.
What's Daryl Morey thinking if he's doing that?
There's no way you trade
MVP. No, you're not trading.
Okay, how about this? Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson.
And by the way, guys,
Bam Adebayo, and a future first-round pick.
As crazy as this gonna sound when I say
Philadelphia's hit their ceiling.
I don't know if you want Embiid's always hurt in the playoffs, bro.
Jimmy loves him. He loves Jimmy.
I know they love each other.
He's the MVP.
Jimmy loved Kyle too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He still loves Kyle Lowry.
Yeah.
I think we'll get a little more out of Embiid than we'll get out of Kyle Lowry, but that's okay. I mean, just saying.
Nah.
It's not going to happen.
The doable trades are for Dame or for Beal. And the way Washington is sounding, they're asking for things, but they're not asking for a ridiculous amount of like picks or players or anything like that.
In your heart of hearts.
But does Bradley Beal take you over?
In your heart of hearts.
I don't think so.
I feel as though man can score.
I mean, he could score, but Bradley Beal, Jimmy Butler, Bam trio doesn't necessarily, it don't scare me outright.
Heart of hearts, what I think is going to happen, Zach LaVine. Mark my words right now.